talking baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Ready with the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone! Solo shot to right center as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Randy Arozarena. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Quinn is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they're off to a good. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
He's set and the pitch.
Andrew McCutchen.
That's by him for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Alec Bohm comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he fouls this one off.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Joey Wendell. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here's another 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting six.
So one down, no one aboard. And up next will be Willie Adames. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Goes the other way as this is line to left. McCutchen gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Digging in will be JT Realmuto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Glasnow is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, that and I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count. This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 2 for 3. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he got him.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Margot gets there for the catch, and that ends the top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-all hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
This is foul right side. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Batting 9.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now into the box, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
From the stretch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Scooped up. Segura for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Rays held in check here. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Segura is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Swung on and missed 3 and 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Next, it'll be Roman Quinn.
Roman Quinn.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lau calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So now into the box is Aaron Nola. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit hard but foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Again, another foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Now back left field.
Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. There's Segura. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. He flew out in his last debut. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. That brings up Alec Bohm. A matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
The third baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The right fielder.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in once again is JT Realmuto. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hit hard to the right, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Wendell on at first, nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Didi Gregorius will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Now the first pitch. Gene Segura is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Philly down to their last strike. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though...
And he will reach down to make the catch on the run, and what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Tampa Bay Rays claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Tyler Glasnow is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 1 run on 3 hits.